That was a mistake by Lamar. They didn't foul under 10 seconds against Fort Dodge, and it cost them. But you don't want to foul when you're up 24 with 24 seconds. And the score is 53-50. I know on there it says 49-48. It is 53-50, folks. Bobcats up 3. You've got to box out. Bobcats have struggled on the box out, and who has more? He makes the second. 53-51. Bobcats still have. Bump. Yep. If they're both out of bounds, east sideline going crazy, but they were both out of bounds. So when you're fully out of bounds, you can do that. It's the same as you'll see Iowa's done a few times. You get the baseball pass sideline to sideline where you switch the inbounder. First one, Kyle Smith is up. Can he make this 2 scores? And it's up. Bobcats up 4 points. Hart brings it up, lines up a deep 3, and he hits it. Holy cow. Quendon Hart with a huge 3. It's 55-54. My goodness, folks. Goodness gracious. Quendon Hart from about 28 feet lined it up and knocked it down. He's got 13 on the night. This game is crazy back and forth, back and forth. Can the Bobcats seal this one? Can East come back? Oh my goodness, folks. If you're listening with us, my goodness. In the words of Jim Zabel, hug and kiss those radios. (55-54) Bobcats. This is where on the screen it says Trojans 55-54. It is 55-54 Bobcats. Looking to inbounds, gets it to Kyle Smith. Up to Boone. Oh my goodness, that's gotta be an intentional. He wrapped him around his throat. That's gotta be an intentional. Oh my goodness, he horse collared him. You cannot allow that to where it's wrapped around. Yeah, you cannot hook him from behind. It's clear as you look at that, that is definitely Bobcats will get 2 shots and the ball. You know, very much on the breakaway, you can understand the foul, wanting to chase it down, but once he's in front of you and you're going up around the head, that does not work. Adam Boone misses it. Senior gets a chance to get his first point on the night. Shake it off. 11, shake it off. He knocks it down. That's a big one from the senior. Up by 2, 9.6 seconds to go. Holy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game tonight. Bobcats still have 1 timeout. Waterloo East doesn't. Get into Boone, but they were not ready. Coach Apple calls a timeout, 9.3 seconds left to go. We are going to, of course, keep it here. 2-point lead. Bobcats have 26 from Kyle Smith. They have 13 from Lamar Johnson, 5 from Jacob Hayes, 1 big free throw from Boone, 7 from Gersma. Oh my goodness, folks. If you're watching on our live stream and the connection went, let's just tell you, we maybe saved you a heart attack. Bobcats, Trojans, back and forth, back and forth. Big play after big play. DeShondis Moore has 28 tonight. Kyle Smith has 26 tonight. And everybody else has been good as well. Back pick. Adam Boone. Layup. Good! The senior has the last 3 points. Bobcats up 4. And are they going to do it? DeShondis Moore, half court, air ball. Bobcats win 58-54. They knock off the Trojans of Waterloo East. When we come back, we will have all the stats. We'll talk to Coach Michael Apple. Bobcats, huge victory, 58-54. You just watched a all-timer on KFJB-TV.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social for date night, family fun, or the company party with plenty of space for everyone. Visit Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to start planning your group outing at Wayward Social, the place for fun.
Marshalltown Community School District announces that preschool sign-up begins February 3rd for children who will be 4 on or before September 15th. Sign up early as spaces do fill up. Marshalltown's preschool program ensures every child has access to high-quality early education in a welcoming and supportive environment. The preschool program is tuition-free with no fees to sign up. Contact the preschool coordinator at 641-754-1000 for more information. You'll need proof of your child's age, address, and immunization records in order to sign up.
Some say life is like a road trip. Is it a coincidence Scooter's Coffee is a drive-thru? We don't think so. Whether you need a coffee while you enjoy the view, to just get you through the long stretch, or to refuel between stops, Scooter's Coffee is there, brewing up delicious coffee, espresso blenders, smoothies, iced drinks, and more, with the convenience of a drive-thru so you can stay on the road and enjoy the ride. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooters in Marshalltown.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back in. Oh my goodness, was that an all-timer. 58-54. Holy cow. That was a big one. Bobcats overcame 28 points from DeShondis Moore. He was fantastic. 19 there in the first half. Bobcats down 8 at the end of the first half, down 9 early in the third quarter, and man alive, they came roaring back. It was back and forth, and it was tremendous. So just looking at the stats through, Quendon Hart, the point guard senior, averaged 3 points on the year tonight. He ended up with 13 points, including a big 3. DeShondis Moore had 28. Desan Means had 3. Isaiah Thomas had 6. And Jeremiah Clark fouled out late. He had 4. For the Bobcats, Jamison Niehaus had 3. Drake Gersma had 7. Kyle Smith had 26. 20 of those in the second half. Adam Boone had 3 points, all in the last 10 seconds of this ball game. The senior was huge. Lamar Johnson, another senior, had 13. Jacob Hayes ended with 5. That all wraps up to the Bobcats 58. Waterloo East Trojans 4. Huge 5th win on the year. My goodness, was it a scene here at the Roundhouse. When we come back, we hope to grab Coach Michael Apple and talk about this big victory here in Marshalltown.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Legends American Grill is the perfect place to watch your favorite team. Enjoy wings, nachos, steaks, and prime rib available on Friday and Saturday nights. It's game on for great food and your favorite drink to wash it down. You like burgers? Legends has fantastic, unique burger creations like this. The Legends Burger. Absolutely delicious. Gather with friends, enjoy your favorite team's games with the NFL Sunday Ticket, and make some memories. Legends American Grill in Marshalltown and our new Newton location, where the game is always on.
Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is sponsored by the Marshalltown School District. Embrace the lead. Scooters of Marshalltown. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. And State Farm. mtownproud.com.
Welcome back in. There's a lot of excitement here at the Roundhouse, but we had a lot of opportunities to find our player of the game, and as always, our player of the game is brought to you by Opa Grill. Every player of the game gets a $25 gift card to Opa, as they're known for their Greek classics and all of the great food. All you got to say is Opa. Well, could have been Lamar Johnson with his 13 points. It could have been the great play of Adam Boone late, but we're going to give it 26 points from junior guard Kyle Smith. When we come back, we'll have Coach Michael Apple.
What does OPA mean? OPA means joy, enthusiasm, and approval. And when you dine at OPA Grill in Marshalltown, you'll understand why. With their made-to-order pastas, soups, and salads made daily with the freshest ingredients. Favorites include chicken parmesan pan-fried to perfection, fresh and light chicken lemon rice soup, and their signature OPA salad topped with seasoned gyro meat. OPA Grill Family Restaurant in Marshalltown, where you can dine in or drive through. All you have to say is OPA!
You planned and saved for your child to go to college, but medical school after graduation was a surprise. A happy, expensive surprise. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When opportunities surprise you, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
It wouldn't be a Waterloo East Marshalltown game if there wasn't just yelling, excitement, questionable calls, big threes, all of the above. 58-54, a senior started tonight, hadn't started all year, number 11, comes up with 3 huge points to seal this. What's going through your mind after this win?
I'm just happy for our guys. You know, we battled back there and never gave up and made some big-time plays, executed down the stretch when we needed some baskets. Kind of drew some plays up. We haven't necessarily ran a ton, and we executed well. But very proud of our guys' effort, never gave up, and their just determination to win when we needed to make plays. We made it happen.
And then you look at, what can you say, number 3, you knew DeShondis Moore was going to be a problem. Really, defensively, you could say is like, you really did a nice job everywhere else, forcing them to take shots that they don't normally do. But DeShondis Moore, we saw it live of what kind of player, but from a coach's perspective, what did you see from number 3?
He was hard to stop tonight. I mean, he had it going from everywhere, you know, and our game plan was to try and get it out of his hands as much as we could. And that's tough to do at times with the ways he was scoring it. You know, he got it going from the 3 and was knocking down some shots, and give him a lot of credit. He played really well tonight, and it was hard for us, but just understanding, kind of suck in on him a little more at times and make other guys beat us a little bit better. But, you know, those are things we're still trying to get improve on.
So, and one of those plays that we haven't seen a lot this year, but included 2 players we have seen a lot, Lamar Johnson and Kyle Smith. You were down 1 point. You got the ball to Lamar at the free throw line, back cut by Kyle, was able to make that, get that a lead. Though they were both electric tonight. Lamar had 13 points, played some really good defense. Even though DeShondis Moore was good, second half you were able to bottle him up a lot more. And then Kyle Smith scored at every single level tonight. What can you say about those two?
Yeah, we made kind of that switch once Jamison got into foul trouble and had Lamar guard him. He did a really nice job on him. And then as far as Kyle, he really got it going that second half. Got into a good rhythm offensively. Was getting to the hoop and drawing some fouls to get to the line, and that got him going. And then that play where we drew it up for him to go back door. Lamar made a great pass there. That's something like I said we hadn't really worked on before, but that's definitely going to be something we add to the playbook and just great execution there.
And you look at when we were back at the Roundhouse, you had that great defensive effort beating Mason City. Tonight was different. Tonight may have been really the first game where just really effective, efficient offense late. What are you seeing in the growth on the offensive end?
Just kind of taking what the defense is giving you. There was times that were really trying to deny Drake from going to the right, and he'd just drive it with his left hand to the rim and just kind of simplifying the game for him and making the right reads and ultimately being aggressive to the rim. And if you do that, good things will usually happen for us. And keep sharing that ball, keep executing offense when we need to, and that was pretty good for the most part tonight.
And like we said, we're right behind Waterloo East bench. I've seen a grandmother ejected in a Waterloo East Marshalltown game, but the energy of the crowd, you wouldn't have it any other way. So congrats, 58-54. Enjoy this weekend and then back at it next week.
Yep, that's right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
When we come back, we'll talk and look forward to our next broadcast.
When Mike Overton moved to Laurel, Iowa, he had a vision to have a diesel repair shop that would support his growing family and passion for working on diesel engines. Being part of the East Marshall community means ensuring that farmers, truck drivers, and businesses run smoothly. With a large building and state-of-the-art equipment, Laurel Diesel Services is always up for a challenge. When your farm trucks, semis, or other diesel equipment requires maintenance or the occasional repair, take it to Laurel Diesel Services.
At Tyler Prishong State Farm, we are M-Town proud.
For us, M-Town proud is about having absolute pride in the place that we live and work. The people in this community represent everything that I believe in and everything I want to instill in my children.
Hardworking,
diverse, genuine,
kind, and passionate.
A blue-collar town that has shown countless times we can depend on each other.
We'd love to talk to you about what makes you
M-Town proud.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back into the Marshalltown Roundhouse. You see those chairs lined up. Big basketball tournaments across Marshalltown. Youth basketball, as there is every single weekend. So if you see me out at the gym tomorrow, just say, hey, big win from the Bobcats. Thankful for Laurel Diesel Services for sponsoring our post-game with the victorious Coach Michael Apple. Is presented by Laurel Diesel Services, your locally owned qualified diesel mechanics. Bobcats go to 5-11. Waterloo East drops to 7-8. As we look forward to the next broadcast, we will be at Ames on Tuesday. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. Of course, that Highway 30 rivalry is always a big one. I want to thank Jeff Brooks back at the studio. Brooksy, you did tremendous, and your scores were top-notch as always. Want to thank Joe Cornwell and Keith Stewart, a wonderful camera crew, and our TV producer on site, Zach Tomish. I'm Dylan Doze, and man alive, was tonight a thriller. Bobcats 58, Waterloo East 54.
Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is made possible by Assured Partners, Greg Young of Marshalltown, Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown Area Chamber, Marshalltown Community College, The Gregors Furniture and Mattress, Sports Plus, Wayward Social, Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown, Marshalltown School District, Scooters of Marshalltown. State Farm, mtownproud.com.